Hi, my name is Paula, and this is going to be a review and a tutorial on the Younique brand of makeup products. Specifically, what I'm going to be reviewing is going to be all of the products that you receive in a kit when you sign up to be a consultant. My own personal story is I saw the mascara, the 3D mascara made by Younique on social media and was interested in it and purchased it because there's a 100% money back guarantee. So I figured, what do I have to lose? Because I'm sure not afraid to send something back if I don't like it. And after I wore it a couple of times, I was such a believer in it. And I began to post pictures and people were asking me how they could get some. So I signed up just so that I could provide a link to people who wanted to purchase it. Currently, it is $99 to become a consultant. And with that $99, you get a $300 kit. It comes in a really cool case like this. This is the case. And in the case are a ton of products, and I'm going to show you what you get. You get an additional mascara, and just so you know, I have no makeup on. I'm sure you could tell that, but I'm going to be doing a review and a tutorial, so I'm starting with a clean face. But you get a mascara, you get a set of concealers in the small bottles. I'm sorry about the glare. I'll try to do something about that. You get a set of blushes, the pigments for blush. And you're going to be amazed when you see this. You get all of these pigments for eyeshadow. It is a ton of product. And just because the bottles are small, don't let that fool you because they have a lot of pigment in them. The pigments are highly pigmented, easy to use. The bottles are designed wonderfully so that they're super clean and easy to use. Today when I did my makeup this morning was the first time that I had used the eyeshadow pigments, and I was so impressed with them that I decided that this afternoon I would make a tutorial and a review and put online because I wish somebody had, had done that when I was looking for information. And also, if you want to fast forward through all that and you don't care about anything but the mascara, there is a mascara tutorial towards the very end, and I'll post down here what timeline that tutorial starts. But I'm starting with a clean face, and I'm only going to be using the products that I received in my kit. So for that reason, I'm going to be using my own foundation. I have a yellow undertone, and I'm really hard to match. I've tried every single product there is, and I have two personal favorites, although I use a lot of different ones from time to time, especially depending on how much of a tan I have. But currently, my two favorite products are an Ellis Faas foundation. It's wonderful if you have a yellow undertone, and I'm hoping that you can read the number there. That is the one that I use for yellow undertone. It's an expensive foundation, but it only takes a small amount, so it lasts forever. I've probably had the bottle a year, and I have over half the product left. And then my other favorite thing that I'm specifically going to be using for under eye is, that's probably backwards, I don't know, Kevyn Aucoin, and it is called the Sensual Skin Enhancer. And it looks like a small amount of product, but I'm not kidding you when I tell you that this will probably last you a couple of years, well, actually more than a couple of years if you're just using it as under eye, but you can also use it as foundation. And you just need to dip your finger in it and do a few dots and then blend with a brush. I'll reference my favorite makeup guru, which is Goss Makeup Artist. That's his YouTube name, and I'll put that here. He has wonderful reviews, and that's how I learned about this product, and I love it. So I'm going to pause and prep my face with foundation and under eye, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Younique blush, and I'm going to do a dramatic eye with the Younique eye pigments, and then I'm going to come back and you'll see my face done, everything except mascara, and we'll do a mascara tutorial, okay? Okay, I'm back. Just to catch up and let you know what I've done up to this point, I've used my own foundation, which is the Ellis Faas. I have also done under eye some highlighting with the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer, and I use shade number 4, which I find is good for me, gets me through the summer even with the tan. I also primed my lid with a MAC paint pot, and the shade is Ochre. Just to let you know, Younique makes a full line of makeup. They do make foundations and eyeshadow primers. However, I'm only reviewing the products that came in the new consultant kit, and we didn't get those products. So I'm just telling you what I have on my face so you'll know. But now the exciting part is to talk about the Younique brand of colors that I have on my face. First, I want to talk about the little bottles that your products come in the kit. So they come in little bottles like this, which have a screw cap. Unscrew the cap, but you still have a sealed bottle, which is what I think is fantastic. If you're like me, you've used loose powdered products before and they scatter everywhere and you lose product, you feel like you're wasting money, but these are brilliantly designed. So once you take the cap off, you still have a little plastic lid that you pop up. And as you can see, you've got the little shaker, like a salt and pepper shaker, that you can dispense the product into its cap. So you just tap out a little bit. It does not take much because, again, these are very highly pigmented colors. But the great thing about them is they're super easy to blend. Sometimes in the past, I've had highly pigmented colors that look like a clown when you put them on your face, because once you get them on, you can't smooth them out or blend them. And just to let you know, I have no powder on my face. So I did the foundation and then I did the blush right on top of that. And I'm really hot in my bathroom here, so my chest is getting kind of red, but normally it's not. That's just because I'm hot. Anyway, so you just dispense a little bit into the cap and then take your brush, swirl it around. This is a Sigma F15 brush that I'm using. Swirl it around in there and then just put it on. And I didn't do a whole lot of blending here. You know, I kind of start here and then, you know, just take it up on the brow, the cheekbone. And I was really pleased with how it went on. And I think it's a really nice finish. And I used the color called Sweet, Younique color called Sweet of blush. And that's in your kit. Okay. Then for the eyes, what I did is I have 4 colors. And I have a green eye color. And I find that if you use purples and lavenders, that really makes the green stand out. So the very first color I used, which was for all over the lid, is called Innocent. And I did that all over the whole lid. It's a matte color. And then I followed that by using the purple called Glamorous. And it's pretty purple, especially when you first put it on. It's really purple. But I knew I wasn't just going to stop with the purple, so I wanted that underneath to bring the green eye out. So this is also a matte color, and you can see that the bottle is labeled matte if it's matte. And if it's not matte, it's labeled pigment, which I don't really understand that, but the ones that aren't matte do have shimmer in them. So I used the brush that came with the kit for the crease and started in there and just went up in under the brow bone in that purple. And then following the same contour, I used a dark color. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Okay, so I used the dark color called Daring, and this is what it looks like in its bottle. Kind of hard to tell, but it's like brownish coppery color, and it does have shimmer, a little bit of shimmer. And I don't know if you can see where it says pigment, but it says pigment on the bottle when it's got shimmer. So I did that in the same place using my crease brush, and I wanted to be a little darker on the edge and just went over that purple with that. And then on this part of my lid, I am using a shimmery color that is called Gorgeous. And it is a slightly darker bronzy champagne color. And for that color, I moistened the brush just a little bit and put it on the lid because I wanted that nice shimmery, slightly heavier because I wanted that lid to really pop and be lighter than the rest. So those are the 4 colors that I have on. And I'm in love with the product. I think it's a wonderful eyeshadow. Will definitely be my go-to shadow from now on, and it's easy to use, and again, it's very clean. So now I'm going to put my eyeliner on, and while I do that, I just want to talk a little bit about liner, because my personal feeling is that people are doing their eyeliner not necessarily wrong, because I'm not the expert, but I feel like they're doing it maybe in a way that's out of style now, and that is to do a super heavy liner on top of the lash line, or a super heavy liner under the bottom lash line. And pretty much anywhere you go, if you get your makeup done in the department store, they're going to teach you to line the waterline, which is what I'm doing right now, and that's underneath the lash line and on top of the lash line. And if you're doing the liner only on the bottom, it's really going to close your eye and make your eye look heavy and make your eye look smaller. So I would just experiment with that if you want to. If you're somebody who's a more traditional eyeliner wearer. So now let's talk about the mascara, because that's what we all want to get to. In case you didn't know, the Younique 3D fiber lashes are 2 tubes, and you have to use them in a particular order. You have to use the tube that says gel, and then the tube that says fibers. Blanked out there for a minute. Gel and then fibers, and then you seal it with the gel. So I find that it really helps to start with your own basic mascara. And the great thing about doing this in a tutorial is you're going to get to see what my eyes look like with the mascara that I've always used every day, pretty much of my life, along with I think half of American women, is the CoverGirl and Lash Blast in the orange tube. Okay, it's a wonderful mascara. I thought it was wonderful until I got the Younique 3D lashes, but it's about $8. You buy it at the grocery store, and it gives you a pretty good result. And if what you're looking for is big open eye, really concentrate on these outside lashes. You want to make sure you get from the base up and really concentrate on the outside lashes, and you get a good result. So I'll do the other one real quick. You don't have to start with your own mascara. I've tried it both ways, and I find you get a better result if you do start with your own mascara. Okay, so now I've got the basic, and this would be normally how I would go out the door. And it looks fine. I mean, it does. It looks fine. I look finished, but now we're going to talk about the 3D lashes. Go ahead and loosen both of the tubes so that you're ready to go. And start with the one that says Transplanting Gel. And you're going to put this on just like you put your mascara on, from the base to the tip of all the lashes. And don't forget to go above and really get the back side or the top side of those lashes as well. And this is what the little fibers are going to stick to. And we're going to do one lash at a time, or one eye at a time. That's really important. Immediately get the tube out, the wand out that says fibers. And I'm going to get up close here. And we're just going to paint the fibers on, just like we're putting on mascara. Starting from the base and going to the tip of the lashes, really concentrating on the mid shaft to the tip. Go ahead and get a little more fibers on, and then don't forget to come from the top, getting the fibers on each lash. And the fibers, when you look up really close in a makeup mirror, you'll see that they look like little feathers almost. Okay, so that is one coat of the 3D lashes. And to me, already, with just one coat, you can really tell a difference. I hope that you can see that. So this is with the regular mascara, and this is with one coat of the 3D fiber lash. Okay, so while that is setting up, I'm going to come over and do the other eye. Start with the Transplanting Gel. And this just doesn't take very long. I'm taking, being a little more thorough since I'm doing the video, but it really doesn't take that long. And then immediately get your fibers out, and you want to apply those. Now, if you want to keep building the lashes, you might really want to only think about you want to build the length, not so much width and depth of each lash. So what you would want to do from that point on is, after you get the first coat, is you might want to only focus on the tips. So I'm going to go back to the Transplanting Gel. And here's what's really important. You have to end with Transplanting Gel, because if you don't, the fibers throughout the day can fall down on the cheek, especially if you've built it up. So even if you want to stop after one coat, you have to go back and seal your lashes with the Transplanting Gel. And the reason you want to let it sit up for a few seconds, at least 30 seconds or so, is because you don't want to brush off all the fibers you just put on and have them be stuck to this wand. Okay, so since I've put additional Transplanting Gel on, I can now go in and just add some length by putting fibers on the tips. Okay, so this eye now has 2 coats of the 3D lashes, and this eye just has 1 coat. So I'm going to add a little more transplanting gel because that's probably dried from when I sealed the lashes. And now I'm going to just focus on the tips and put the fibers on. And I've really found that they don't clump up a lot. So I've not found I had a need to go back through and comb my lashes out, because if you get a good base coat on, I've not had any kind of problem with them being clumpy. So that's the finished product. That is how wonderful they look. 2 coats. I think it's really dramatic. If you're interested in becoming a consultant, I'm going to put some information down here where you can go to my page and just click join my team. And again, for $99, you get the kit. Even if you don't want to sell the product, the kit is an amazing kit. It has $300 worth of product in it. You saw all the bottles and the brushes that you get. But I guarantee you, when you start wearing this product, people are going to want to know about it, and they're going to ask you about it. And you can either refer them to another seller who's going to make money off the product, or you can make the commission yourself. So I would highly advise, after you try it, and if you really love it as much as I did, that you sign up so you can at least provide people a way to purchase the product, and you'll make the commission off of that. I haven't been doing it long enough to tell you it's some great money-making thing, although I'm sure it has to be, because I love all of the products that I've tried in the kit. But I will tell you, after just posting a few pictures on Instagram and Facebook, I have had several people ask me about it, and I've already had lots of orders since I became a consultant. So I think the product sells itself once you begin to wear it. Experiment with it. I hope you learned something. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please post it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it. Have a fabulous day and enjoy your Younique 3D fiber lashes.